Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all across the world, something so magical about to happen. I want everybody to get on the dance floor, and I'm going to teach y'all how to juke, man. We gon' juke and slide it, juke and slide it, juke and slide it. We gon' juke and slide it, just juke it and slide it, juking and slide it. We juking and we slide it, juke and slide it. And we juking and we sliding, not in a grinding, we just vibing. Had a heart, we put it aside. We gon' juke until the morning, girl. I'm the man, no doubt, yes you see. When I juke, nobody can see me. Put the shades, girl, on no UAV. Girl, don't just stand there and juke with me. Charles Reed, we juke 'em next to the VIP. All the grown folks, please, let's see ID. But to the world, won't you juke with me? This dance won't cost, cause it's free. We juke 'em next to the VIP. All the grown folks, please, let's see ID. But to the world, won't you juke with me? This dance won't cost, cause it's free. We gon' juke and slide it, juke and slide it, juke and slide it.
Happy Friday.
And slide it, just juke it and slide it, juking and slide it. We juking and slide it, juke and slide it. We gon' juke and slide it, juke and slide it.
Make sure y'all share this live.
We gon' juke and slide it, just juke it and slide it, juking and slide it. We juking and slide it.
Shout out to Facebook,
And we sliding,
YouTube,
we dancing, now we juking.
Periscope.
And keep on looking, joining on the dance while everyone's looking. Be free, live free with no care at all. Don't be sad, standing on that wall. Got bad news, don't answer that call. You don't know, right? So get on the wall. Because blessings going out to all of y'all. Shouts out to the movers and all above. New producers showing love to all of
You are now tuned into Minx Radio.
y'all. I'm on your side, yeah, we gon' ride. Side by side while we juke and slide.
Shout out to Smooth Producer Midnight.
We gon' juke and slide, juke and slide, juke and slide. We gon' juke and slide, just juke it and slide, juking and slide. We juking and slide, juke and slide. We gon' juke and slide, juke and slide, juke and slide. We gon' juke and slide, we just juking and sliding, juking and sliding, we juking and sliding, juke and sliding.
Yes. That was Smooth Producer Midnight. Make sure y'all share this live. We got some more. We got some more music for you.
While I'm all up in your city making hit after hit, you still sitting there like a bum ass bitch. I get your bum ass hit, your whole bum ass click. Tagging all you clowns, make your bum ass sit. Have you tap out quick, I'm a boss's bitch. 0 fucks to give, you better move your kids. Ain't no rules to this. Got goons that be moving on some ruthless shit. Free bands, HK, I ain't new to this. Put some ice up in the pot and make it cool up quick. Now I ain't losing shit, ready to school a bitch. That fake love, I'm already used to it. You can't fool me, trick, I ain't no goofy bitch. I really can't stand a fake bougie bitch who thinks she cool as shit, but pussy loose as shit.
Well, that is the beginning of wisdom.
Whoa, niggas hope I fall off. They really hope I fall off. Beat themselves in the fake love. Shit ain't nothing to a real boss. Close range with a sword off. Whoa, niggas hope I fall off. They really hope I fall off. Beat themselves in the fake love. Shit ain't nothing to a real boss. Close range with a sword off. Whoa.
Yo. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. This is the Minx Show podcast. We are live. We are lit. It is Friday night. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, we hitting you with some dope music. We hitting you with some dope content. Just let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me. Let everybody know you are tuned into the Minx Show podcast. Make sure y'all like and share this live. I have a couple of things that we're going to be talking about the music business, the music industry, and as well as some scams that are going on. How dare these mofos? How dare these mofos? That ain't it. But yes, we're going to start off with a video today. First off, because we had recently a dope-ass artist by the name of Vern that came through this piece, and he has just recently shot and dropped Ain't a Thing. All right, so we're going to get this on for y'all. Make sure you guys let Vern know what you think in the comments. We will be posting them up on the screen. And here we go with Ain't a Thing.
I was taught in American history books that Africa had no history, and neither did I. That I was a savage, about whom the less said the better, who had been saved by Europe and brought to America. And of course, I believed it. I didn't have much choice. Those were the only books there were.
Black like the strap in my boxers. Much needed protection for attack on my chakras. Tinker moncoons, my position never awkward. Crabs in the barrel, Willie Ninja never stopped us. Kept a 38 before I knew just what a Glock was. I was in the hood getting started like a spark plug. I was blind, yeah, I knew just what the dark was. Now it's time to eat, so I'm doing what the shark does. Surviving in the deep waters. Apex, big fish, yeah, I eat problems. So connected, he can never get the stench off him. 12 scared to take the ratchet and the wrench off him. Till I find some inner peace, won't be no peace offering. Loaded weapons, holding pieces at the peace marches. Bullets hit them, have them breathing like they beatboxing. Fuck Congress, politician, always sweet talking. I was young, seen a homie mama street walking. Police tried to come in quiet, but them dogs barking. Now they mad at the blue nose pits and Rottweilers. Scared of these entrepreneurs and street scholars. And all I ever wanted was some money in my pocket. Read that Donald Goins and I thought he was a prophet. They killed my nigga Bias on the corner by the market. And all I ever wanted was some money in my pocket. Read that Donald Goins and I thought he was a prophet. They killed my nigga Bias on the corner by the market.
Hey, the face to ring. Hey, the face to ring.
When all I ever wanted was some money in my pocket. Read that Donald Goins and I thought he was a prophet. They killed my nigga Bias on the corner by the market. He didn't even bang, everybody is a target. When you in LA.
Yeah, shout out to Vern. Shout out to you. I know he was planning this for a minute. I know he was talking about dropping it. Shout out to Vern and his beautiful daughter. Such a nice team. Such a nice team. All right, y'all. So we are here. It's Friday night. We chilling like villains, looking at the ceiling and wondering what the deal is. That didn't rhyme, but I tried. Shout out to Real Lyrics. Thank you for coming back, Real Lyrics. So yeah, couple of things. We are now officially on the Mixlr app. The Mixlr app. It'll be Mixlr. Just look for Minx Radio if y'all need to check out, or you're like, oh, Minx, I got to go roll another blizzy. Don't worry. We got it. Yes, we see 759. Shout out to 759 in the building, even though she need to take her ass to bed. But it's my fault. I be keeping her awake. So, yeah, a lot of stuff that went down this week. A lot of things. I know y'all want some tea, so I'm actually brewing it for you. It's just a lot of things going on, guys. Y'all know I've been really handling and taking care of these stories behind these scams going on. And, I don't really want to keep over embellishing and talking about how serious this situation is. But when I say that it's a very serious situation, it definitely is, especially when you have dudes texting you, DMing you at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning talking about, take down your posts. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, my God. The truth is coming. The truth shall set you free. And again, nobody wants to be a fucking whistleblower. I definitely didn't get into the music business to be a whistleblower, nor do I want the smoke behind it. But unfortunately, I feel that, this podcast actually, started mainly because we were out here talking about these things that are going on with these scams. And, I just have a couple of thoughts about it. Shout out to the Evolve. You shot me a message. I'm going to check it out. but yeah, this whole situation is just getting a little bit more out of control. This week, I dropped a couple of videos to talk about my thoughts on people that are like clout chasing off of the situation. You know, we how do I say this without trying to get shot? Oh shit. What I'm gonna say is that there's just so many different angles and avenues about this that I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I also want to try to bridge the gap somehow. You know, we know that there was some scamming shit that went down. We know that some scamming shit went down because the evidence is there. We have mountains and mountains of evidence. But when you do some crazy shit, I will give you an example. Shout out to Grizzy Hendrix. Shout out to him. I'm going to try to get him onto the platform. Definitely going to try to get him onto the platform. But yeah, this week, you know, we bought some merch from Grizzy. I bought my T-shirt. I bought my CDs. The physical copies, guys. The physical copies. I actually, you know, I spent some money. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's because I support Grizzy. And, you know, we just like that, you know, morbid skull and bone shit, right? So he recently posted up on his page, if y'all head over to his Instagram, he recently posted up that somebody was trying to buy merch from him, but they wanted him to meet up with them. I was like, that sounds very suspect, bruh. Wouldn't be me. I would not be meeting up with anybody. Nobody really wants Minx merch like that. You know, I just... We got to watch our back. You know what I'm saying? We definitely have to watch our backs. Not because we scared or nothing. It's just because I ain't trying to go to jail. I ain't trying to go to jail. Didn't like it too much the first time. But anyway, y'all need to be very careful. Be very careful when you're deciding to do business with people that you don't know online. It's just very scary on all aspects, you know. But yes, Shopify... Order your shit online. Don't hit us up. Don't hit us up to talk about you interested in buying merch when you and I both know you ain't trying to buy no merch. You trying to, you know, skin us alive and shit. But that ain't going to happen. Not under my watch. So, yes, I will be having Grizzy come on and have him talk about some things. Because, you know, people out here have him looking crazy. And we don't do that on Minx Radio. We let you talk. We let you talk your truth. We let you promote yourself. And then we build a relationship behind the scenes. A lot of artists that have been on the Minx Show, you see in the comments that they're looking to come back to give us updates, and I plan on doing that. People need to have updates on what's going on. All right. So with that said, I'm not going to spend too much time on that portion, but I will be spending time on answering a lot of questions that were received this week, and of course some commercial breaks, which would be your music videos. Okay. So there was an article I posted this week. What's up, RJ? So basically, you know, I wrote an article this week, you know, being my investigative journalist self, trying to do some editorials and shit. And basically, let me just bring this up for you guys so you can guys take a look at it. Oh, Jesus, I did this wrong. Once again, I did it wrong. Let's see if I do it right this time. Okay, share my screen. Boom. All right, cool. So if y'all been checking in on OpenOrcs.com, OpenOrcs.com is a publication that I came up with mainly because nobody was really visiting my Tumblr, but I guess if you guys see a .com behind it, y'all will check it out. All right, so this article right here I wrote, it was called, "What was the purpose of a verification badge if we're still getting scammed on social media?" And this was a real heartfelt joint that I wrote the other night. I just felt like it needed to be said. You know, there's just a lot of gray areas and why we need to talk about this, okay? So, give me a minute. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Okay, so y'all can see the full screen. That's what matters. First of all, we just hit 22K. 22K to the block. And this was real promotion, and I did real marketing behind it. And if you are interested, please join the Patreon. So anyway, here is the editorial with my cute little meme that I made on Capwing. Capwing is a dope-ass platform. Okay, so I said, what's the purpose of a verification badge if we're still getting scammed on social media? So I'm going to read a little bit of it because some of y'all didn't read it, but y'all can, catch up on it. So I said, in 2009, Twitter became the first social network that introduced us to the ungodly badge that rules our lives. To be verified meant that you were the real deal. You were either rich, famous, or just a popular figure to the public, where social media needed to avoid situations of being able to authenticate, I can't even say what the fuck I wrote, someone for rendering services, even if it were music, commerce, or entertainment. For as long as I've been an adult, I'm 34 years old, or young, I've been around the inception of social media. We began in AOL or Yahoo chat rooms and congregated in our buddy lists. I think coming up with the way messages was the most stressful thing to do as a teen. Let's fast forward a little bit because I was a little bit too hyped. So it says it wasn't until 2016 where Twitter came up with a bright idea one day to allow anybody to get the blue check. That would mean that you were somebody important. Instead of engaging with our followers and just building on great ideas, using our platforms to speak our mind to those who were willing to receive it, it became let's buy followers and let's buy likes so they can get that blue check. Now, I'm going to talk about this a little bit because this is the most requested service of mine. Okay, so why does everybody want a blue check? What is this? What is the whole shenanigans about that damn blue check that everybody cares so much for that means absolutely nothing? Let me see what Real Lyrics says. Real Lyrics says, that's what I'm doing, promoting my music video, Infidels, featured emoji on the hottest Minx radio station. Yes, Real Lyrics, I appreciate that. That means so much to me. All right, so we know that the purpose of a verification badge is in order for a person, business, or entity that states, I am who I say I am. I am me. Okay. If I was little trash can with a blue tick, okay, you would know that I am really little trash can. But this is the problem. Now, when you have people that get these blue checks, people ask me, Minx, how do you do that? Can you buy that? Can you do that? No, you cannot buy a blue check. I showed you guys on my Tumblr earlier this week on my personal blog how I was clowning some dudes and stuff. Listen, I'm going to just let y'all know this. You cannot purchase a verification badge. What's up, Cardo? That's my new bestie. Hi, Cardo. Dope artist. You can't buy a verification badge, y'all. You can't. It doesn't work that way. You go into your settings on Instagram, you scroll down to where it says your account, then you scroll down a little bit more where it says request verification. Then they ask you to show your ID or some sort of articles of documents that you have that proves that you are who you say you are. And then you get hit back with, I'm sorry, we can't do this right now. Come back in 30 days. Why is that? Well, some jewels for y'all. In order for you to get verified, that means it doesn't matter if you have 153,000 fake-ass followers following you. That's not how it works. It's not based on a following count, dear. How that works is based off of press. Your press. You have to have blogs talking about you. You have to have newspapers talking about you. You got to have, pretty much on Google, the first 10 pages talking about you. There is no, buying shit. Thank you. I appreciate that. They're not mine, but I put them in every day. And that's because of the fact these are my eye condoms. Once again, people laugh when I say that, but the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So if I got people that want to fight me and fuck me up, I am, first of all, protected. I'm going to make sure that y'all don't see my soul. That's just me. That's just me. And I know someone's going to say, Minx, just say you like your fucking eyes being green. That part. But anyway, there is no body that can do that. Now, if you're trying to cut corners and you really want it, like if you're like, Minx, I really want that verification badge. I don't care if it's the last thing that I do. Then I'm going to tell you to prepare to have about $2,500 laying around. Smooth producer. Yo, we just got finished playing your song. We were juking and sliding in this biatch. But yes, we were doing that. And yes, Revander, pray for Nigeria and the SARS. And SARS, I'm going to talk about that too, because somebody tried to be cute on my Twitter the other day, and I just want to just address that. But I'm going to come back to that. The bottom line is this, $2,500. Why does that buy you a verification badge? Because real press companies, real people that do press, real people that have marketing companies, and I'm not talking about SM Zeus, inflating your streams, inflating your followers, inflating your likes. That's not press, and that's definitely not marketing. Yes, Revander, I feel the same way. Fuck your badges. Because this is how we got into this mess, was because of these verification badges. But yes, marketing companies, any type of marketing consultant companies or anything like that, you pay them $2,500. They build the press around your brand. Then Instagram goes or Twitter goes or Facebook goes, and they look and they see, okay, this person needs to be verified because of the fact that there's, we don't want any sort of impersonations or anything like that. Oh, how funny of that. How funny that you have people with verification badges fucking scamming people on Instagram. It's beyond me. I don't know. But this led me to think that night. I said, why do we need verification badges? I mean, I am who I say I am. You are who you say you are. But these celebrities ain't who they say they are, because they're having fake-ass companies that are climbing into DMs and posting up tagging artist shit. This is why I'm saying, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it anymore? I don't even know. And yes, I know. They have been shadow banning my accounts, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. People are saying they're not seeing my tweets. People are saying that they're not seeing my posts. And I'm cool with that. I'm saying? The people that do tune in, shout out to y'all. But most of the time people say it's because I didn't see that you were live, Minx. Well, they never say I'm live. Never. But yeah, verification badges, I think they're very overrated. I think it's lame now. You got scammers with badges. You got people climbing into your DMs, offering shit, offering playlist placement, which I want to say also, playlist is bullshit. There's nobody out here that can guarantee a certain level of streams. You go to a company and the company says, oh, you pay us $250 and we'll give you 250,000 streams. That is full of shit. That's affecting free will. All right, Real Lyrics. Actually, download us on the Mixler app while you're walking the dog so you can not miss a thing. We're at Mixler.com/Minx Radio. Did I say slash? Slash. I'll write it in. But yes, Mixler, look up Minx Radio. We're there now, so you can tune in audio only. All right. A lot of the stuff, like this whole situation has turned me off. I'm just like, I don't want to talk to no celebrities. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just don't get it. But unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with. And this is why we have these small platforms that can warn, the amount of people that we can, just a little bit at a time if we can. Okay. So that is the most important thing about this, is what I'm going to tell you artists, all of you, even producers. Don't get so hyped up just because a celebrity is hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? Just don't even fall into it. You got to look at the times that we are in. And this is not to poke fun or make fun of anybody, because I am blessed and I don't want anybody else to be stressed. But these celebrities are not making money. They have not made any adequate income, where we know for a fact, certainly myself, insider information, that these labels are not fucking signing anybody. They're not signing anybody. They're not taking on new acts. They can't even barely manage the acts that they already have. So at this particular time, y'all need to be excited about being independent. Y'all make the shit sound so whack, like, oh, it's like I would rather be signed because then I don't have to do shit. I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works either. How you doing, Ray? Thank you for tuning in. All right, so that's the first half of my jibber jabber. When I come back and talk about the Music Modernization Act again, because we talked about this 2 years ago. 2018 was when we first talked about it, when Donald Trump signed it. We're going to talk about that and how it is affecting your streaming revenue. Okay, so we're going to get into the next video, and then we're going to come right on back with some jewels, tools, and tips and tricks to help you be the shit. Ooh, that rhymes. I should be a fucking rapper. All right, so this this artist right here, during this entire ordeal with, again, I'm upset that this scam shit happened, but in another breath, I'm actually happy because I've been meeting so many amazing and dope artists that have such great talent. And, maybe there is a silver lining above all of this. Maybe this was supposed to happen for us to be more united as one, as a team. So this artist I met during this ordeal, and you guys check it out. I mean, I saw the video. I actually hit him up today. I said, hey, look, I need some songs for my show today. And what's your SoundCloud? What's whatever. So he tells me everything. So I go over YouTube. I found a video that he's featured in, and definitely is probably going to be an artist that I'm going to bring on one of these days to talk about how Fat Joe stiffed him. How dare Fat Joe? We don't like you, Joe. But here we go.
I see y'all. Damn. I see y'all. I see y'all. Me and bro, bitch, we coming from nothing. If a nigga run up, he get hit like his cousin. I was always in the trap, you ain't help me with nothing. How you saying that you love me whole time, but you front? Damn, I'ma get that shit regardless. Where the fuck was you when I was out fucking starving? When I needed you, girl, you left me on some dumb shit. Crossing all these niggas, man, I swear I feel like Jordan. If I got this chopper, bet these bullets gon' hawk 'em. If I call my brothers, they gon' slide without no talking. Started from the bottom, but we turning up the something. I was in the trap every day, that shit was nothing. I was serving bundles every day with my brother. If a nigga play, I'ma smoke him like his brother. Send that boy to house, hot as shit like the oven. Send that boy to house, hot as shit like the oven. Damn, being pro, bitch, you coming from nothing. If a nigga run up, he get hit like his cousin. I was always in the trap, you ain't help me with nothing. How you saying that you love me whole time, but you front? Damn.
They switch sides, they don't wanna see me win. The ones close or some whole shit. Never running, yeah, I'm posted. My brother riding and he smoke shit. Them boys grip me, I don't know shit. My mom dying, man, she so sick. My daughter big, man, she gorgeous. My son a gat, no emotion. Get in my feelings when I'm so lit. Reminiscing got me feeling hopeless. I'm a boss and you know this. Moto rocking, yeah, I'm rolling. 40 on him, get you toasted. See, life's short and you know this. Blow her kisses, got her open. Ooh, she wetter than the ocean. Don't got no heart cause it's broken. You did me dirty, did the mostest. Don't want a ring, I'm a hostess. Double G's got me floating. Yeah, I'm living for the moment.
Me and bro, bitch, you coming from nothing. If a nigga run up, he get hit like his cousin. I was always in the trap, you ain't help me with nothing. How you saying that you love me whole time, but you front? Down. You ain't know how we coming, nigga. I see y'all. I see y'all.
Respect. Put your life on the line, lay it down, it's a bet. I'm a smooth nigga, I don't blaze the sweat. This a North Philly nigga straight, holding check, holding rank. Catch me on the block, just puffing the gang. Trying to hold big figures like Frank the Bank. I had work on in the corner like a fucking chank. Yeah, we be Valley, down the hill. You know how we do, DH, Fox, all of us, man. We out here, man, real niggas for life.
No yes, sir. Live from K&A, man.
Live from K&A.
Live from the K. We with Audie. Live from the K, man.
Yes, shout out to Dirty Poppy. Dirty Poppy. Yes. So yes, he was one of the artists that actually came across during this scam fiasco, and I'm just like, you know what? We ain't here to say ha ha that shit happened. And that's definitely one of the things that I want to say is that this situation, I hope that it actually opened up eyes. Thank you, Cardo. Cardo said this is dope. Yes, it was definitely a dope ass video and song. I want people to walk away from this knowing that we have the power. Can you imagine? I said in one of my videos, I think it was 326 artists paid to be on a 7-part, I hate to say mixtape or playlist, SoundCloud playlist. 320 something people paid $500. Can you imagine if we sat down with 320 artists and producers and they all put up 500? Can you imagine what kind of damage we could have did? Where we would have had to put up on our Instagrams, tag a washed up rapper. We'll put you on. We'll give you a chance. We'll give you a shot. But, that's just how it is. So, yes, I will say I do understand how some artists, some established artists who have been writing some dumb shit on my pages that I had to, delete. Oh, they're fucking dumb. Look. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Lack of education happened. Lack of education on business happened. And I'm not going to say that's not their fault because Google's at your fingertips. You can Google anything. 95% of the information that I have and I give you guys is from shit that I actually sat up and read and researched. I took 2 years off of music. I mean, I've been making songs and shit, left and right. Like, yo, y'all forgetting that I got the bars and shit. But my quest as a musician, as an artist, is to make this an even playing field for all of us to be able to promote, market, and advertise our shit. Do you need to have an influencer to market your shit? No, you don't. They should be hitting you up. And if they do, they need to be hitting you up with some paperwork because this is the problem. There's no paper trail. Cash App is not a way to pay for shit. I don't care. I mean, if it's your friend, yo, man, I'm in a bind. I can't pay my phone bill. Then I can understand utilizing things like Cash App. But, hey, I am an industry motherfucker and send me 500 so I could share your shit to my stories, but pay me and split that up and pay this other person. Now, if that would have happened to me, I would have said, wait a minute. Why I got to Cash App you and this person? I don't know who this person is. My business is with you. So whether I send you the 500, if you want to send it to whoever your second party is, then go right ahead. But these are the types of questions that you guys really need to look into and ask for yourself. Number one, your gut instinct is always right. If something is too good to be true, it usually is. Number two, industry people don't climb into DMs. They don't do that. They don't have time for that. If they're really feeling you, if they are really feeling you, they will go through the chain of command to get in contact with you, whether it be email, whether it be phone. They don't do DMs. I don't care how 2020 it is. And Cardo definitely has a good point. Cardo says a lot of people got starstruck, especially if it was their favorite artist hitting them up. Everyone dreams of that big break. And when it seems to appear a lot of people just jump on it. And he also says, I confronted Cassidy about the paperwork and he completely ignored me. Yes. And Cardo, I got to get you on. I got to get you on. I got some stuff that I'm cooking up. Cardo is definitely another person that I rock with who definitely didn't, deserve to be treated the way that he was treated from just speaking out, just people speaking out. Okay. And yes, he says, if they really like you, their manager would professionally reach out. That is another fact. So these are the things y'all have to understand. We are in a pandemic. I'm not saying that every artist out here is a scum of the universe. Not saying that. But if your label was telling you that you had to make bank on a $150,000 loan, because that's what a record deal is, I don't care what anyone says, you will do anything, even if that meant scamming the people under you. Now, I would say, because I come from old school, I come from an era, this is why I'm so surprised with Jadakiss and X, because I grew up in Yonkers. The type of shit, you go to the corner store, you see Kiss out there chilling, you're like, what up, Kiss? And he'd be like, what up? You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like starstruck for us because we're from Yonkers. You saw D-Block, you saw X, you saw all these folks. So it's like Styles, all of them. So it wasn't like, oh my God. We were walking up to them and saying, hey, I got this CD. Can you check it out? And they would literally go to their car and they'll put it in. They'd be like, it's good, but you need more work, bruh. And you're like, okay, cool. Thank you so much. That ain't like that no more. Now, if you give a CD to one of these mofos, you hear that shit on the radio with their voice on it. So it's like you can't really trust anybody. This is why I keep saying you got to have your business together. If you don't have your business together, I don't think that, I don't think that you should have your music out there. That's just me. Yes. Well, that's why we got to have like a full episode about the nature of this scam, because I know a lot of people are confused. Like, how the hell is this a scam? Like, I don't understand. It's a scam because it's not full of, how can I say it? It is a scam because they are not fulfilling the services that they claim that you, like an artist, would be paying for. So, and we also know that some of these artists are not operating their own accounts. Now, this is the stigma and the idea that you guys are forgetting. I am a social media manager, right? If an artist comes to me and says, Minx, my shit is fucked up. No one's visiting my page. No one's liking my shit. No one's visiting me. How do I do this? Now, if they hire me as a social media manager, that means that they would have to turn over their passwords to me so I can remotely manage their account. There's no way. These artists are turning over their accounts to these people who are now, I do believe that they did have well intentions in the beginning, probably to get paid from these folks. Look, man, we're in a pandemic. I don't charge really that much. We have this service, and this is how we do this, and we're managing this person, that person, and that person. And then they said, okay, cool, do whatever you need to do to keep my following going. But unfortunately, that's not what went down. And these playlists that these artists were placed on, Najee, these playlists don't exist anymore. You go on SoundCloud, not there. Go to This Is 50. All the articles that were written about these playlists shows a big blank space. A blank space that says sorry. No sound could be found. That's because the account was deleted. The music was deleted. And then even on Spotify, they went and they took all the playlists and made them private. So you're talking about a curator who is seeing this in real time, because I have my Spotify up all the time, and I have the dashboard that has to do with A&Rs that talk about music that is currently being promoted. Okay. Ardo says, if they are using a management team to pose as verified artists to steal money from unsigned artists, some of these artists paid $500 to $5,000 to have their stuff promoted, and then the playlist is a dead list. And that's what the scam is. Okay? If you come to me and you say, Minx, I'm paying you $50 for promotion, and I block you after you pay me, then that would be me being a scammer. But for some people, it's just so hard to wrap your brain around, well, this person is rich. This person has Grammys. This person has Grammy nominations. This person has worked with this person and that person. This person is signed to Rock Nation. Why would they want to scam? Honey, mixtapes have been around since sliced bread. Hold on, Najee says, I paid $250 for a verse. He dropped his song and took me off of it. Oh my God. No. and took me off of it. Cassidy also charged my brother $450, and my brother never seen the song. You see, this is the shit that I'm talking about, y'all. This is the shit that I'm talking about, y'all. Because it's not like we don't have the money to pay for promotion. I just think that we are using and spending that money the wrong way. And that's the purpose of this podcast. This is the purpose of the podcast. I'm going to show y'all how and the right way to spend your money, and maybe spend a lot less than you would with these blue check people that are out here scamming folks. Cardo says some of the artists specifically they were asked not to send the money as goods and services. You see, this is a PayPal thing, y'all. I have PayPal for business, y'all. So that goods and services, when they tell you to click on that, like don't put it down to, friends and family, because you can't dispute a friends and family charge. They'll tell you to go to small claims court, right? But if you are a business and you are receiving funds as goods and services, and the person does not receive their goods or the services were not rendered, and you file a complaint, then that's when PayPal comes in and says, hey, buddy, now we're going to do an investigation. So these are the important things that you guys have to look out for when rendering funds to people, because these people are trying to go through, like we'll say the DT way, Donald Trump way, the loopholes of shit. And they know the loopholes of things. That's why the DM that we got the other night stated that, we don't take money from people. We don't do this. We just do promo blogs. No, Trill, because I'm saying your fucking name now. No, Trill. Because that's exactly what Big Trill from Trillist Entertainment, at Trillist Entertainment, sent me a message that I didn't respond to or read, because this motherfucker can't read, when I specifically said that if you need to reach out to me regarding this matter or anything pertaining to my businesses or services, you got to hit the emails. You got to hit my management. And he totally disregarded that, not only him, but the account that he's running, Uncle Murda's account. The same thing. I have never in my life. Uncle Murda keeps sending me messages to be on my show. My show. My show that has no viewers. This is what was said. No viewers, no real engagement, no real people rocking with me. Shout out to my 26 Patreon members, though. Najee says exactly when my thing was in promotion, it was just super excited to work with an artist that I looked up to. And this is the problem, y'all. You're seeing the big picture of how the industry works. There needs to be a new industry now. There needs to be a new industry. We have the power to do that. But let's not make any moves until January with this quick article that I really want to talk about, y'all. This is very important, y'all. I was talking to, shout out to YPDMV. That's my dude. That's my homie. We had a nice little conversation about this Music Monetization Act. Him, myself, and his wife. Just dope late night conference call. And yes, for the record, you can ask, who is it? You could ask YP DMV. You can ask a lot of different artists. Miko Coletti, all these folks, you can ask them. I sit up and I talk to you guys. I don't have my hand out, pay me for my time. I don't have that. People I don't fuck with like that, yeah, you got to pay me for my time. But people that I do fuck with like that, if we cool and we just talking just quick business and stuff, I don't have my hand out. I'm not pressed for change. But we were talking about this Music Monetization Act, and yes, Cardo says, Najee, please spread the good word, bro. Let as many people know as you can. Yes, and he dropped it on the Minx Show podcast. So we definitely going to take a little snip, and we're going to let everybody know that this cross social media lines all the way over to Facebook. Well, we know they got those leaderboard scams, but we're going to talk about that another time. But anyway, this company here, or service or whatever we're going to call this, we are going to talk about why this is important. What is the MLC? So it says starting January 2021, the MLC will issue and administer blanket mechanical licenses for eligible streaming and download services, which would be digital service providers or DSPs in the United States. Now, I want y'all to listen to me very, very carefully when we drop these jewels and tag an artist if necessary. So it says the MLC will then collect royalties due under those licenses from DSPs and pay songwriters, composers, lyricists, and music publishers. The MLC is committed to performing this important responsibility effectively and transparently. The slides below provide an overview of how the MLC process will work. Now, this looks like a bunch of alien writing, but a lot of you guys have said to me, Minx, what did you mean when you said that you need to, you should be getting more than one check for your music? This is what I mean. Okay, so it says the first cut. Stay with me, y'all, because I was lost and I said, oh shit, I'm lost. So it says the first cut, it connect to collect. So this is the program that's called Connect to Collect. So now it goes into, it collects the money from your digital service providers, right? Now this is step 2. So step 3 is the music publishers and the self-administered songwriters that have to collect your money, okay? Then the DSPs they got to collect money from the DSPs. Then it goes into, it says making the mix, into a portal, public search, and the payout, which would be to the music publishers and the songwriters, right? So let's keep going. So the first cut has to be acquired from the HFA. The MLC will enhance and supplement the data on an ongoing basis to support from HFA. So basically, this is going to be scanning. Scanning, where's your money? Where's my fucking money? That's what they're going to say. So next thing, it's the publishers, the songwriters, that's the ASCAPs, that's the BMIs. They have to register your shit with the MLC in order for them to get your money, okay? So you get into this portal, you put in all your information, and then next thing you know, you get your check, right? So then you have to pay to play your part. So basically, by participating in MLC's Data Quality Initiative, which is a DQI, or using the Music Data Organization form, you can play your part in helping the MLC fulfill its important mission of paying royalties accurately and expeditiously, whatever, your benefit. If I say Miss Felony, 759, she knows. I hate reading. So it says then this is the DSPs that stream your song, and then you have the musical works data. So this entire thing was created, believe it or not, by our dear friend, Donald Trump. Oh, man. That's just sarcasm because he don't do shit anyway. Sorry, your whole shit yesterday was really fucked up. But so you remember back in 2018, Donald Trump came out with the Music Modernization Act. Now, this act was created to collect royalties on behalf of songwriters and musicians worldwide, even going back. You know, this is exactly why, if you notice, during Trump's presidency, this entire time you go live, you play one copywritten song, that's it. Your YouTube is getting strikes. Your Facebook, oh, we're muting your entire fucking video, even though you got permission to play some shit. See, this is the act that came in that was like, nope, we're taking this, we're taking that, we're taking this, we're taking that, we're taking this, we're taking that. And now we're just like, so how are we supposed to showcase songs? How are we supposed to show? Because now there are things in place that allow songwriters and all musicians to get paid. So you guys have to make sure to it, which is why I posted my post about registering your music. Y'all forget that step. Y'all go, you make the song, you get hyped, and then you upload it straight to DistroKid, and then the song is dropped, and then you're sitting there collecting only one check. You did not register it. You didn't register the lyrics. You didn't register the beat. You didn't copyright shit. Y'all just assume that once your song is distributed, that's it. That's not it. Because how does your publishing contact SoundCloud or contact Spotify or contact, because your music is being played on several different distribution services. So you should be receiving several different distribution services money. So there's no reason to contact me or to hit me up regarding licensing, because I got the plug for the licensing. But there's no reason to put you onto my plug for the licensing if you don't have that working for you. So the bottom line is that we have to move better. We have to move more professionally than these blue checkers are. So it's not bad. I know a lot of people saying, oh, don't sit there and say, don't do this, don't do that. But I'm like, look, if your business isn't right and you're only doing, I had a back and forth on Twitter today with some woman, I don't know what or who, pissed in her Cheerios, that she got pissed off with me because I literally just said that I think that artists need to get their business right. Because a lot of the times we get scammed and shit by people that assume that we don't have our business together. So instead of just saying, you're right, Minx, that's a great idea, Minx, maybe you're right, you want to go ahead and try to check me by telling me that everybody doesn't have the money to do this. And I'm going to show you guys the exchange because I was just as fucking confused. And I just was like, I'm trying to do the right thing. Like, I can easily take all my beautiful knowledge that I have and boost my own self up and blow my own self up. I could easily do that. But I'm just not that kind of a person. If I have information that can help people, because I don't know if I'm going to blow up, and I don't really want to blow up. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be, I just want to have a lot of money so I can make other people famous. But I was a little bit like yeah, you got to be bugging. So I'm going to show y'all the tweet that I said. I really believe that you should not put your music out there publicly until you understand the music business, or you can hire someone that does, right? I don't think that that's being malicious. I just think it's fact. Okay? So I'm going to show you where this chick got me fucked up. Because I was like, yeah, all right. She says, well, what if you are dirt fucking poor? You're an artist? A lot of us are dirt fucking poor. But anyway. So I sat there, I didn't mean to keep having this exchange with this chick, but I was just like, what? So I wrote back to her. I said, it costs nothing to, typo, fuck. I'm just seeing that now. No. I said it costs nothing to educate yourself. So she want to go with this whole line of exchanges and shit. I'm like, why the fuck are you following me then? So then she says, time is our most expensive commodity. This is the shit that I got to deal with, y'all. This is the shit that I got to deal with. Trying to just help people. People are trying to make me feel like what I'm saying is wrong. But anyway, it costs nothing to educate yourself. Absolutely nothing. If you are on social media all fucking day, going through Shade Room, going through all of these things that are not enriching your educational self, your spiritual self, your mental self, then you are wasting time. For someone to literally sit there and say that they don't have time. That's all we have is time. And a lot of you guys waste it by making excuses for yourselves. If I could take 2 years, hang up my mic for 2 years musically to study the music business, then why can't you take an hour of your day just to read some shit? Just to read some shit. I'm like, I can guarantee you know the last thing that Tory Lanez fucking said. But you're not reading books to enrich yourself. And I'm not saying that to make anybody feel like or say that I'm better than you because I read shit. It's just I don't watch television. I don't entertain that doesn't entertain me anymore. And again, that's not to say I'm woke and fuck y'all because y'all have, calcified pineal glands. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that my mental self, my spiritual self, and my educational self, my knowledge self needs to be enriched at all times. These little things that are going on with entertainment, it just does not. I'm just like, okay, I report it because that's my job that I created for myself. But if you can sit down and watch movies, television, and read gossip, and you can't unplug from social media for 1 hour just to read some shit, then it sounds like to me that you're just not interested in learning anything. It's easy to get people to do things for you, but lack of education is the reason why we are failing. Okay? So, next commercial break. So this is an artist that I was really gushing over a couple of weeks ago on the RTIM show. His name is Eyes the Wizard. And I really think that he is a dope artist because he does shit that I've never seen an underground artist do. And I'd be feeling like a stan, like, oh my God, like he has another song out. But it's like the way he does it, when I show y'all going to say, okay, we understand why you're standing, Minx. So here's Eyes the Wizard with a live performance from his home.
Love me in empty space, all my lonely feelings erased, just for only a second of grace. Mr. Lonely, always spinning in place. Waterfall, take it all, break it all, wash my ways. Cannonball, make the call, light it all up in flames. 'Cause I know it's so lovely. You tell me to go, whoa, to the sky. In your eyes, don't leave my dreams. I'm holding on to a wish, but still I go round, around, around, up, down like a fish. But you're still not giving up. Gotta go and pick it up if we give enough. Maybe with a little luck we could stay a while, smoking urban chamomile. Don't that make you smile? Don't that make you wild? Don't you wanna go jumping, just say trying to mow? We can take it slow, saying it'll make it so. It's so absurd, I know, riding a vertigo. Just don't let it go, just don't let me know.
I loved it. I loved it. Listen, y'all. Listen. You guys know this show is not really wrapped around the songs and videos you send me. It's mostly the stuff that I find and come across and share with my audience because I think y'all should hear it. You know, I could be just like every other platform. Pay me $5, pay me $5, pay me $5. But that's not building a network. You know what I'm saying? And to come across artists like Eyes, I just love his whole joint. Like everything he does. When y'all check out his music, you're gonna realize he's from another. I think he's from the same planet that I'm from, because that shit right there is that needed to be seen and heard. And the fact that he has a growing fan base, I'm proud to be part of that fan base. So shout out to you, Eyes. Yes. Don't worry, I'm going to be working on like a show for just reacting to shit, because I know some people like want my opinions on certain songs and stuff, but I ain't perfect. Ain't nothing perfect about me. Also, one of the other things I wanted to tell you guys, your bios. Y'all really need to work on the link in your bio, a smart link in your bio. See, this is my smart link in my bio from feature.fm, where I can actually embed videos and music. And of course, I've been getting followers from all different types of places because it is available. It is available. So you guys are asking me in my DMs. Again, this is another thing I want to talk about. You guys are asking me, Minx, how do I get more people to listen to my music? And it's just so simple. Have everything available. Have everything available. People don't want to go around the world searching for you. If they really like you, they will. If they really, really like you, they will. But 9 times out of 10, if I look in your bio, if you have in your, we'll use Instagram. You have a song on your Instagram that popped up as hip hop music hashtag that I'm following. And that song is hot. I'm like, oh, shit. And I go and I click on it. And then it says, link is in the bio. And I go to the bio. And the only link that's there is to your last song and not the song that you were promoting. That is the quickest way to make people back on out. It's the quickest way to make people say, you know what? I can't really F with that, because we have short attention spans. Social media has short attention spans. They don't like to look up shit. Clearly you saw on that exchange that people don't like to look up shit. So why not have everything available to look at or to read or to listen to in your bio? That link in your bio is the first introduction to the world when people come across your page. When you're looking at your Instagram or your Twitter analytics, it will show how many people visited your profile based on your post. However, if you do not have a smart link that can pinpoint where your fans are coming from, and I only use Feature FM as an example, not because they're paying me. I have no affiliate links to them yet, but I'm working on it. The analytics for your music is very, very important. For, the simple reasons is you want to know who's playing your music. You're not going to get that only from Spotify, from artists. You have to stop promoting only Spotify, guys. Everybody does not have Spotify. So you should be collecting emails in your bio, from your bio link. You should be, getting people to subscribe to, it's more than just a pre-save. It's beyond the pre-save, guys. It's beyond that. And unfortunately, if you guys are not interested in understanding, if you're not interested or don't care about your analytics, then this part is definitely not for you. But analytics is very important for everything. And it's mainly because when you're constructing ads, you already know I'm going to be hitting people from Cali because Cali was rocking with that joint. Or I know I'm going to be hitting people from wherever because I know that these people was feeling it. So you're not going to know that based off of a Spotify. You need insights that make sense. And you know me, we transparent in this bitch. We are transparent in this bitch. I've had a surge of people recently since I've been talking about these quote unquote scams. A big surge of visits. Now, this is the shit that you want to see. This is the shit that you want to see. I'm pissed off that only 76 people clicked my shit, but 70 out of the 76 people, I got 76 streams out of it. Oh, well. But people have been visiting my profiles based off of Instagram, Google searches. As you see, this is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. 106 people visited my bio link from Instagram. Out of the 106 people, 41 people clicked on it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. This also shows where people are actually going to. The majority of people within the last 30 days have been interested in visiting my Patreon. They have been visiting my Twitch. They've been visiting my iHeartRadio podcast, as well as Apple Music, my Beats. And you know, this breaks it down. Well, I don't want to show no emails, but down here, this breaks it down. 36.84% users have a premium music account. Now, how would you find that out if you don't have these things set up the right way? So at least I know that when I construct my ad based off of what has been shown, let me go back here. I didn't want to show the emails, but this is what shows where people are playing and visiting me from. So now I know my top 3 is Canada, Singapore, United States. Shout out to Turkey, South Korea, and the Netherlands. Shout out to Japan. Shout out to the United Kingdom, Australia, and Germany. But at least I know where people are visiting me from. Not even where they're playing my music from. Where they are visiting me from. So I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely hyped because I know my analytics. And this is the same thing when you pay for Spotify placement and all that other shit. Show me the analytics. You know, show me the Carfax. Show me the analytics. You want my $50. Show me your analytics for the last 30 days. And maybe 3 clients that you can refer to me to. Ask them how you did your business. So that's very important. Now, the one thing I wanted to touch on before I play the last video for the evening was there was a conversation that went down a couple of days ago. One of my followers, who I didn't even understand why the fuck they were following me, but they felt that I was talking too much about the scams and I wasn't speaking out enough about the hashtag #EndSARS movement. See, the way that I look at it, I can't save everybody, right? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. They get mad when you use your platform to help people that you can. Now, me personally, I can't help anybody. I can't help anybody over there. My heart goes out to them. I am a person that is a realistic person. Thoughts and prayers is not enough for me. Thoughts and prayers is not enough. Retweeting #EndSARS hashtag is not enough for me. So I said to this person, have you tuned into any of my shows this week where we actually discussed it? Or are you just assuming because I haven't tweeted about it that I don't care? Because apparently my true colors were showing. Listen, we are in a time, a horrible time of awakening. You have people from all over the world waking up and realizing that we are in a big ass matrix and the veil is being unlifted from all the lies and all of the control that we have been under for centuries. Now, when you raise up and your government don't want you to do that, what does a retweet do? What does a retweet do? Yes, it raises awareness. Great. But what does it do? If I cannot physically be down there with my brothers and my sisters and fighting alongside of them, a retweet means nothing. And that does not mean that I don't care. I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't on fucking Twitter all week like that. I've been hanging out on Instagram working this scam. Excuse me from stopping, my day to come on to talk about it over on Twitter, and automatically I don't care because I haven't said anything. So my whole thing is that if you don't tune into my shows, if you don't read my blogs, if you don't reach out to me just to say hello, who the fuck are you to come onto my fucking mentions to tell me what I should be talking about? It just upsets me. Talk to Versus. Ask Timbaland. Why the fuck do we need a Versus right now? Ask him that. Why aren't we using the Versus platform to talk about NSARS? But you coming at me, little old me. I don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. I don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. I help who I can. Who have you helped? What artists have you reached out to offer money so that they can buy formula because they could not afford to buy formula because of this scam? Not you. What artists have you actually sent any sort of equipment so that they can begin their project because they financially could not afford it? Not you. What artists have you actually paid, given money to for a manifestation? Not you. I give and I give and I give. And you guys, not everybody, but some people want more. I've given away a lot that I didn't have to during a pandemic. We can go and write down a list of things. And I don't come out and say, hey, y'all, oh, my God, we gave $50 to somebody because they could not fucking afford to pay for their distribution. Or, oh, my God, I bought food for somebody because of, I don't do that. We have given, this platform has given a lot. I may have a Patreon, but even that is not enough for me to pay my rent. But do I have my hand out? Pay me $10 to play your shit on my show. Pay me $10 to write an article about you. Pay me $10 to promote you. The day that I start doing that is the day you come and fucking check me. Okay? I just had to say that. Because I don't like to complain, but I had someone today accuse me of being a fucking gatekeeper because they did not want to read a fucking link about sync licensing. 5 artists hit me up on Twitter today. 4 of them were like, thank you so much, Minx. I appreciate that. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know where to start looking. 5 artists, and only one of them was an ungrateful prick. I don't have to do a rundown on how you are supposed to do your business. Now, if I like you and I see something in you, if I see myself in you, and a lot of artists that hit me up, I see myself in them. That's why I tell them, here's my personal number, give me a call. Let's talk about this. I care about what I do very much. But because I didn't tweet about #NSARS, it's poke holes, make me fucking Swiss cheese in my credibility as a person. And did it hurt my feelings? It really did, because I'm sensitive, believe it or not. I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive because I've worked so hard in building a positive name for myself after being a crazy fucking artist since I was 19, doing dumb shit, burning mad bridges, thinking that I fucking knew everything. It took life to slow me down. It took a pregnancy that made me sat down and say, let me learn the music business a little better while I have my little hiatus. And I'm willing to help anybody that's willing to help themselves. But don't knock my credibility. Don't make me feel like what I'm doing is a waste of my time. Because I do believe a lot of artists do benefit off of the things that I say and the things that I do. Thank you, Miko. Miko says, I can honestly say that Minx has done nothing but help me in the most selfless way possible and has never asked for a dime. I got a lot of love for you. Yes, I be texting Miko at like 4 o'clock in the morning, like, any new music? No, I'm kidding. Yo, he got me hyped with his last video. Oh my God. But yes, we are working, y'all. We're working. We got the top 10 countdown video coming for Twitch. Make sure y'all send me your music. Keep me up to date with your music. Everyone that's tuned in. I don't like to say, you know, just keep me up to date with what's going on with y'all. Let me know when y'all got videos dropping. Let me know when y'all got new music coming so we can tweet it out, so we can do a blog about it. You know, my website is growing. I want people to get the first glimpse of the people that I rock with. And I love you guys so much. And you guys are like family to me. And positive energy your way too. So we're going to close out the show. I always say an hour, 20 minutes. We're almost there. Almost there. So the reason why I'm showing this video is because I want you guys to see it again, because an ad that we were going to run for it got denied again. And it was because they claimed that it was about politics. And politics was nothing in this video. And my cousin D Blaze, shout out to him. I wanted to show something uplifting to the Black community. Shout out to us. And we're going to get this on. It's called Black Boy Joy. Make sure you guys hit up D Blaze. Tell him that you saw it on the podcast. And I'm very sorry about Instagram censoring us, even though we have the money to pay. But let scammers run ads. That's just what it is. All right, so we're going to get this on. Black Boy Joy. Shout out to D Blaze. Let's go.
This feel like for my people. This feel like this feel like black and I'm proud to say it. Melanin illumination, shine in the sun cause I'm sacred. I look in the mirror, I'm looking at greatness. This feel like first of the month every day. EBT call got 100K. Family reunion, we litty, we shake up the city, pull up with a plate and we wanted the same. This feel like the love from the hood. Misunderstood, but we understood. I call you my, that means you my neighbor. I look out for you, do the same and we good. This feel like black owned homes, produce from fresh homegrown. Business all black employees, shining bright like black boy joy. This feel like black boy joy, yeah, that black boy joy. This feel like black boy joy, yeah, that black boy joy. This feel like black girl joy, that black girl joy. This feel like black girl joy, yeah, that black girl joy. Shine bright like black boy joy, that black boy joy. Shine bright like black boy joy, yeah, that black boy joy. Shine bright like black girl joy, yeah, that black girl joy. Shine bright like black world joy, yeah, that black world joy. Shine bright.
All of this melanin all on my skin. Look how I bag it and look how I win. My life wasn't tragic, but I never had it. It's been a horror story, place where I've been. I feel like the roof is slowly caving in, and history is reappearing again. Sincerity, tyranny, this was conspiracy. I just feel like police killing off like mama made it. You told me that I'm destined for greatness. Now I'm recording hits in the basement. No more cleaning up blood off the pavement. These was on the moon, better look out. Look at all of the queens at the cookout. All my sisters and brothers together, don't nothing feel better. This black on black on black on
this
black
feel like black boy joy, yeah, that black boy joy. This feel like black boy joy, yeah, that black boy joy. This feel like black girl joy, that black girl joy. This feel like black girl joy, yeah, that black girl joy. Shine bright like black boy joy, that black boy joy. Shine bright like black boy joy, yeah, that black boy joy. Shine bright like black girl joy, yeah, that black girl joy. Shine bright like black world joy, yeah, that black world joy. Shine bright.
Shine bright. Shine bright. Shine bright. I think being black has a gift.
Has
black,
a gift?
Yeah, you have a gift, but
okay.
Cops don't see it.
Okay.
People don't see it.
Okay. So how you gonna show it to him?
Being me.
Yes, that was my cousin D Blaze. Shout out to him. How you doing, Keith? I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, so again, that was an article that we had put up, and I'm going to tell you how long ago we've been trying to get this ad approved, and it was July the 18th. July 18th, we've been trying to get this ad approved, and Instagram told us no. The okie doke. And this is over at minxradio.com. Also, take a look at the Scandemic. This has all of the details behind the scams that are going on, y'all. Absolutely, Cardo, I got you. I definitely got you. Shout out to you guys. I'm so happy you guys enjoyed that. So yes, this is the whole information regarding the scams. Shout out to Miko Coletti. Shout out to him. His exclusive video. We got that article up. All right. So yes, that is the Minx Show podcast for tonight. I appreciate you guys. You guys are super, super, super dope. We're going to close out with Mew Maisie. And y'all definitely got to, I'm going to try to get her on. She got some good joints. But I appreciate you guys. Have a good evening. Enjoy your evening. Hit me on the DMs, the Snapchat, the Instagram. But don't ask me to tag no artists. I love y'all.
You ain't gotta lie to me. Come and take this out, ride with me. Push my panties to the side, I'm a freak, yeah. I could be an ecstasy, tell me, is you really down for me? You ain't gotta lie to me. Maybe wanna disappear, OT. Pop bottles, get freaky on the beach, yeah. You can miss me with the bullshit, baby. You know what you did to drive